Well, the last few years, I get this question a lot. What kind of manager do you think Brandon Hyde is? And I had a stock answer. And that answer was, when his team is as good as those that he's playing, I'll have a better answer for you. And last year, the Orioles, they narrowed that competitive balance, and it was a plus 31. 31 more wins than the year before, and that got Brandon Hyde some honors. People noticed, right? His fellow American League managers named him the American League Manager of the Year. That was a Sporting News award. And then the baseball writers voted him second for that honor. Brandon Hyde will be going into his fifth year, and when he completes this fifth year, he'll be in some pretty special company. There have been 20 Oriole managers since the club came here in 1954, and only 3 have completed 5 years. Paul Richards was the first. Back in the 50s, he got his start. Hall of Famer Earl Weaver did that, obviously. Earl, the longest tenured Oriole manager. And then Buck Showalter completed over 5 years most recently. So he's in some good company there. By the way, it was a pretty good year for old school, old guy managers last year. Terry Francona, the American League Manager of the Year, he was 63 years old. He is 63 years old. Buck Showalter, National League Manager of the Year, 66 years old. And the guy holding up the World Series trophy at the end of the baseball season, that was 73-year-old Dusty Baker. It's a pretty good year for the old school baseball guys. Brandon Hyde's not in their category. He's a young 49, but I think there's a lot of old school baseball in Brandon. Plus, he also embraces the modern technology and modern information of the game. Oriole fans have a real good one in Brandon Hyde. I'm Scott Garceau for MASN Sports.